game today. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. And you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. And he'll be stopped at the 17. The Horned Frogs offense is on the field for the first time today. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Oh, everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
And he breaks into the open. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to break down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down run of football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
All the way down to the 25-yard
early.
The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. On the double. 9-yard pickup on first down. Here's 2nd and 1. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense will have its first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the pass hits, picked off. Trying to take it back at the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position, starting the drive with a 1st and goal. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the block.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, TCU!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football.
Send its offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
He breaks a tackle.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
They'll run it to the right. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. He looks that one in nicely.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Thorne. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16. He now has 62 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The Horned Frogs are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense going to make that play for no gain.
Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. They'll try to pick up the 1st. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get up. Complete. You gotta have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Really need positive yards on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. That route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the crow route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the 1st.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the 1st down with your feet.
got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They go right back to him. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Coming after him. Makes the grab on the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Comes out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Thorne. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They keep attacking through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Thorne. Tackle. Immediately, they're well short of the first down. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Using the quick game. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw. Good.
Intercepted. And he will step out of... Way to get the ball back for his offense.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
The Horned Frogs will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard. They picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Running game got stuffed on 1st down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Keene. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Get it out on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner is stopped. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. They're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on second down from the 13. Looking to the big tight end. And intercepted. And he's brought down. Defense gets the ball back for its own. First down here from the offense. He's going to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll throw it on first down. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
They'll run the screen. After 40, there he goes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Defense bottles him up.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive humming. Looking to go up top on first down. They're bringing heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And that one will give him the lead.
TCU. And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season, and it took to the second half, but I'll tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season, and this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Western Kentucky has put on a majestic performance today, jumping out to an early lead and building on it from there. And now we have ourselves a blowout. They're up by 35 over the Royals. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Tackled after picking up the first down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field.
Can anyone catch him? Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Scarlet Knights have pushed it inside the 20. Quarterback on the keeper. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. With the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for this offense. Now he's looking to throw it. He makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. They'll try to power it in. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Trying to pound it in. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. TCU will send its offense back onto the field.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job. Getting the big stop.
Now they'll run it to the right here. Can't get him to the ground.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time. Aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing, so I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here in this drive. complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how... Interior defense stuffing the run for nothing. And the Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, we got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Loss of 3. Brings up 4th and goal.
Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. About using some of those timeouts.
Power football with the run. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
As an offense, you've got the lead, you've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just a blip because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Can't find his man. It'll will be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
This offense has a second down play. He finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. And into the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
I think you've got to try to win it here. Don't run the risk of going to overtime. He's looking for an open man on second down. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top.
Trying to get behind the defense. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on the clock, David, the playbook's wide open. You don't have to just be throwing it every down. You can sprinkle in some runs, too.
And you find out what your quarterback's about. Big-time, prime-time moment. You got the ball, tie game. You want to go win, make some plays for me, big dog.
Got it behind the line. It's Mims. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Well, tempo's going to be a big deal right now, but fourth down coming up, trailing, you have to dial up the right play right here.
And first things first, you got to get the first down. Like, I got to convert this fourth down. The clock is irrelevant at that point. Then I got to kick it in high gear, make some plays, and getting scoring position to try to take the lead.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. He'll try the right side. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Brings it in down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Firing to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Yeah, that's nice coverage. He's taking a shot, trying to throw the ball to the end zone. Maybe put that thing up a little bit higher where his guy can go up and make a play.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
TCU, 21.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. Gets it to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it, open.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. It's between the uprights and good, and this coach does realize that he still just lost the game, right? We play on 1st down here in the 2nd overtime period. They'll throw it on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Scarlet Knights have taken it inside the 20. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, what a move! Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. That score gives them the lead here in the 2nd overtime. They got the touchdown. Now in the 2nd overtime, you have to go for 2. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He'll start this drive firing. Throws to the tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
What a play by the defender there, guys, in his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. After the incompletion, they're facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's looking to throw. He's got him this time. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's...
Touchdown, TCU! They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The end of the second overtime, with the game still tied.
And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. Takes a snap, wants to throw. They're working that left side. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime.
TCU 34, Rutgers 32.
This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that 2-point conversion bag really is. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the right. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. Looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They are denied. The 2-point try is stopped. And a game-winning play by this defense in